Hello everyone, Sandi here, and welcome to my April wrap-up video. I feel like April, like all my other months lately, have just been swishing by, and I've had a really difficult time recalling what I've even done in April, which is, a little bit worrisome. Um, but yeah, I think when things start speeding up, go coming to up towards summer, I feel like time always speeds up in spring, and lots of things are happening, and I think it's going to be a really good thing to sit down and reflect on what I've done in the past month during springtime because, like I said, I kind of tend to forget what I've been up to. Anyway, I guess I should talk a little bit about memories. I went to visit my family in April, and that was really lovely. I got to spend some time with my niece and my sister and my grandma, and we also had some time with my mum. It was a lovely time. I'd played some Trivial Pursuit with my grandma, something that we've been doing since I was a little kid, and yeah, that was really lovely as well. Um, Another thing that happened in April that I was really excited about was that I was part of creating this community hashtag called One Deck Gone Wild. Me and some fellow tarot enthusiasts here on YouTube got together in a Discord group and started, tossing some ideas around and gave birth to the hashtag One Deck Gone Wild. And I think that's been a really fun tag to follow along with and see all everybody's replies to that tag. And it's it's a really fun tag. If you want to check it out, I've got my video. I can link it down below, and you should also check out all of my friends' videos with in regards to that tag because they are really good. Um, so yeah, that's like the main memories, I think. What else? What else can I mention? I suppose I've been having quite a crafty month. I've been crafting a lot of different things. I've been finally getting back to my crocheting. I've been having a little bit of a lull in that department. I haven't updated my shop in a while. Uh, Partly, I mean, I have some bags that are ready to go up on the shop, but I've been hesitating. I don't know what to do about Etsy, you guys. I kind of don't know whether I want to continue selling on Etsy or not. There's been a lot of drama around Etsy lately with their different fees and how they treat their sellers, and the controversy about Etsy being a platform for creators, like small indie handcrafters and artists, to sell their things, but it's slowly been developing into a another form of AliExpress or Wish, where you get a lot of mass-produced things and also counterfeit products where they steal designs and ideas from small artists and mass produce them and sell them for cheap. And I'm not sure that I want to continue having my products on Etsy, partly because of this, because Etsy doesn't seem to want to do anything about this, working against the counterfeiters. And since part of the money that I make through Etsy goes to Etsy, I'm not sure I want to continue selling there. I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided yet, but if I make any changes, I will be, sure to let you guys know in like the community, in a community post here on YouTube and on my Instagram, if anything like that were to change. So, what else happened craft-wise? I could show you a couple of bags I made for myself, I suppose. I made this little bag, just a simple little, but I love how cute and cozy it is because it's so small. I made this little bag for the ritual oracle that I bought off. Hang on, I always forget her name, and I really beat myself up for it. Lucy Tipper, I think her name is. Yes. So the little ritual oracle that I've shown you before. It's tiny, but it's so cute, and I've been pulling one card a month. That's upside down. Sorry. I've been pulling one card a month and having it on my altar. No, these turn upside down in every which way because they're square. So, but yes, I've been pulling one card a month and having it on my altar and like incorporating it in my meditation and journaling and just keeping the energy from that card with me throughout the month. But I wanted to give it a little pouch because it came in a box together with some other things, and it was kind of sliding around in there once I took out the other things. So I made it a little pouch. Another pouch I made is for this new deck in my collection that I actually received in a trade, actually. And that's this. I'm not quite sure I'm happy with this bag design, to be honest. I'm not sure. It looks alright, but it's a little bit boring. I wanted the key to be gold, but I didn't have a gold one. This bag I made for the first edition Fairy Tale Tarot by Lisa Hunt. I received this deck in a trade from this lovely lady in the US. I haven't asked her permission to mention her by name, so I won't. But I traded the spare copy that I had of the carte postale that I won in a giveaway. So I traded that copy with her for this beautiful deck. I was going to wait and just get the reprint that's happening through US Games, but at the same time I wasn't sure when that was going to happen, and also I kind of prefer the old Llewellyn cardstock to the new to the US game one, because US Games cardstock is a little bit stiff in my opinion. They hurt my hands until I've worn them in, of course. But yeah, this deck was in like brand new condition. It was insane. You can't see it's been used literally at all. The book has a little bit of shelf wear, but not much. And yeah, super excited about that. I needed to give it a pouch straight away. But like I said, not sure I'm too keen on the design yet. We'll see what happens. As long as it has a little place to stay for the time being. Then the creator, the person I traded with, also sent me as a gift this brand new copy of the Tarot of Oneness. It was sealed and everything, and I was really grateful to receive it. I had thought about getting it but decided against it, partly because I wasn't sure if it was, for me. But she felt that I would really enjoy this deck, so she decided to gift it to me. And I can see here I've picked out some of my favorite cards and it's on top. Because I have filmed a walkthrough of this, but I haven't actually posted it yet because I haven't had the time to edit anything. And yeah, so that's coming up soonish, I suppose. But yes, this deck has been making the rounds the last few months because it was a huge hit when it came out, and I do really appreciate getting the chance to try this deck out. I haven't done any readings with it yet, because I'm so into a bunch of other decks at the moment. But yes, it's patiently sitting there waiting, and I think I'll probably pull it out when summer is in full bloom here. At the moment we have quite a slow starting spring. It's been cold the last few days, and yeah. In the same parcel, this lovely lady gifted me a bunch of really pretty stuff as well. I was quite overwhelmed, actually. I'm not going to show all of it, but I will show you these two things that she included in the parcel. One of them was one of these beautiful things. Krista gifted me another one, which seems to be they look like they're from the same kind of company. It's just these little palm stone decoration things. I'm not sure what to call them, but they're so pretty. I love the iridescence. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick this up, but I love the iridescence of these. And on the back of this one that I received, it says I shine bright. I love it. I keep these two on my altar because they're so pretty, and I feel like it's and I've received both of them as gifts, so they feel really special. Another thing she gifted me that I can't believe is this this super cute. Look at him. He's a little hedgehog. It's a little hedgehog. So this one has essentially become my mascot almost. I mean, we can't forget Foxy. Foxy is not going anywhere, but this little hedgehog has become almost like a mascot for the channel. Usually sits right up there next to Pammy, and just hangs out in my tarot shelf. So yeah. All right, I think that was it for that part. Then I also received my huge tarot haul from the US. So my lovely friend Krista, she's so good to me. She helps me out and lets me buy decks in the US and send them to her, and she collects them at her place, and I save so much money in shipping this way. So she collects them at her place, and then she sends them all in a bulk, in a parcel for me. And it's a bit overwhelming, to be honest, because I had this parcel come in April, and it was a parcel full of things that I have bought over the course of maybe 4 months. 3 or 4 months. So some of them I had completely forgotten about, and I was a little bit surprised when they turned up. But yeah, I have what I think is most of the things in here right now. So I'm just going to quickly go through them. One of them that arrived was the Kickstarter for the Little Cryptid Oracle that I backed together with Krista and Andy. to save on shipping and such. And it's this cute little oracle that I'm sure you probably have heard about. It's been very talked about, at least in the bubble that I live in. But it's this gorgeous, cute little watercolor oracle filled with cryptids, and I just really, they're so cute. I love them. I love them so much. I haven't done a walkthrough of it yet. I haven't read with it yet either, because like I said, there was a lot of things in this box, and I've just been slowly working my way through it. But look at this little frog man. So yes, I haven't, like I said, done a walkthrough yet, so I'm not gonna ruin my surprise yet. I just wanted to show you a little bit, and look at these matte blue edges. This is how you do edging, folks. I love it. I love it. All right. So that was the little cryptid oracle. I also got myself a book by Paulina Fay that I bought from her website. Oops, ring light. The Secret Language of Trees, and it's kind of like this illustrated little book filled with Paulina's artwork in black and white. I thought it was going to be color, to be honest, but yeah, it's just this little fun art book, really, with little wisdom by trees, and it's lovely, and I really look forward to reading it. Where shall I put that? Over there. The next book I ordered was an out of print book that I couldn't find anywhere in Europe or closer to me, so I ended up buying it from a secondhand bookshop in the US for not much, but it's the Tea Magic Compendium by Phoebe Anderson, and I just love the illustrations in this. Look at that. And it's just filled with like information about herbs and what they can do for you, and then it's filled with tea recipes that you can blend yourself, blends of teas that you can make with herbs and spices, and I just really love it. So here we've got a tea that they call a sleep potion. So you will need 1 star anise, a pinch of nutmeg, a cinnamon stick, some St. John's wort, half a teaspoon, half a teaspoon of a chamomile, and half a teaspoon of lavender. So you will then mix all of these ingredients lightly and add boiling water and let it steep for 15 minutes. Then add warm milk. So, and then it also says don't drink this. This is what I love as well, because it will tell you what herbs not to take if you're on certain medication, which is really important when it comes to herbs, because herbs are potent and they can actually interact with your medication. So you need to know what you're doing, or have a book that will tell you what to do. And it says here, don't drink this tea if you're on common medications or antidepressants, because St. John's wort is known to counteract them. So really pretty and lovely book. I just saw something here called the Green Man tea Forest Witch Tea, Cottage Witch Rose Tea. Ah, this is going to be so much fun to dig into, and I look forward to building up a little cupboard storage of dried herbs so that I can just, mix one up when I feel like it. All right. What else? So, yes, I'm not sure. I received a few gifts from my lovely friends, of course, because they're just too kind to me. My Krista, my lovely friend Krista, she sent me this bag. First of all, look at how pretty that is. And it was filled with a prototype of her tarot deck that she's been working on, and I'm in love with, these backs. First of all, come on, they're so good. But also, me and animal decks, animal energy and me, we just vibe, and I feel so spoiled. I feel so spoiled. I love it. Look at this owl. Look at this owl. Oh, Coin of Swords. So good. So good. Yes. So that's. I don't know. I don't actually remember the working title of this tarot. Sorry. Krista's Tarot. Another super generous gift was this humongous animal deck by my good friend Andy Taylor. It's called the Animal Guide Oracle base pack, and it's so big. It's so big and has so many animals. So I also love these backs, but look. This deck actually was Krista's, and she gave me her deck because so that it's filled with her energy, which is also really fun. But yes, so this is such a good deck. It's such a good deck. You can see that they all have. Oops, let me just not drop this. So you can see it's got all of these different colors. Well, that's because each animal is also associated with a chakra, and it's just if you're into chakra work. I'm not personally doing a lot of chakra work, but if I was, this would be super cool. And who knows? Maybe in the future I will do chakra work. You never know. But anyway, they are so stinking good. Love it. Also love that there are so many cards. You can actually find animals that you might not have heard of before. Oops, upside down bear. You might find animals you haven't heard of before. You might find animals that actually, are part of your local area as well, because sometimes I find if you have an animal deck, it's just filled with all of these exotic animals that I've never seen in real life in the wild, and sometimes that kind of I don't know, miffs me out a little bit because I like to connect with the animals around me, and yeah, it's super just so good. I'm so grateful. Another gift that Krista sent me was the expansion pack to her beautiful Cottage Witch Oracle, and I have actually used it, so it's all shuffled in with the base pack. So I will try and remember which one. I think this was one from the new expansion pack. I also believe that maybe Basil was. Not sure. Hang on. I know that the Pansy card. I know that the Pansy card is new because I absolutely adore the Pansy card. Ooh, I think this one is from the new one as well. I love this one. Look at that beautiful teapot. Oh. Where are you, Pansy? I know that it's in here. It's so funny because the Pansy card was also the first card that I drew after I mixed in the expansion pack. So I think that's kind of funny because it's also like I said, one of my favorites in the new expansion. And now I cannot find it even though I've gone through these cards twice. There you are. The Pansy card. Love, love, love this. Love this Pansy card. So, yes, that's the expansion for the Cottage Witch Oracle by my lovely friend Krista over at Crochet Witch Tarot, in case you are not familiar with her. So yes, that's that. Another deck that Krista gifted to me because she wasn't using it was her copy of the Folk Witch Tarot by Dark Sinevere. But because I didn't like I didn't like that it said Folk Witch on every card, so I actually trimmed it like straight away as soon as it came in, and now it's this tiny little ditty, cute little deck, and I'm so here for it. It's a really weird deck. What's happening with the lighting here, guys? Why is it so weird? Anyway, it's a really weird deck, like super weird. It's gonna be interesting to read with it. And we'll see if it will work for me or not. But I haven't edged it yet, and I definitely will edge it either in some kind of earthy tone or maybe just plain black. So yeah, that's the Folk Witch Tarot, which was originally about that size. Right, the next thing that was in that box is this gorgeous Curious Oracle. This is the 5th edition. And I believe that all of these are like some kind of limited editions. Hang on, it says here, this is an artist's proof. A limited number of decks were printed with off-center margins. Oh, that's it. I got one of the off-center margins ones, but you really cannot tell, like, at all. So yes, I've got one of these decks, and this is the 5th edition. And it's this diddy little oracle. You know me and my little decks. I love them. I love these little diddy ones. And I really love the artwork in this. It's so bright and beautiful, and these are the backs. And I love, it's got a very special system as well that I really appreciate. And I just, yeah, I really can't, I mean, you can tell that it's off center because there's more space down here than up there. But if I had to actually sit and look for a long while before I was like noticing anything that was wrong here at all. And if I wanted to, I could just go and like chop off a millimeter or so from the bottom and, you know, make it more even, but I'm not gonna. It's fine. It's fine the way it is. But yes, this is a really pretty deck, and I am so looking forward to starting to work with it, and also to make it a proper home with a pouch. So oh yes, one of the big things that I got in this deck, in this box, was the Flow Tarot. I've wanted this for so long, since I first saw it. I don't know who I saw it, who introduced me to this. I think it might have been through the Discord group that I'm in. It's a stock image deck, but that doesn't bother me at all. The cards, the pictures are beautiful, first of all, but the thing that makes this deck so special, in my opinion, is that it's so clever. The guidebook is amazing, and I really love the keywords for each that's on each of the cards. I love the way they've connected water and all of its different stages to the tarot. It's so clever. It's really something else, and I really love the cleverness of the suits as well. Like, we have waves for wands, we have snow for swords, we have ponds for pentacles, and no, hang on, is it wands for water? Sorry, no, waves for wands. And then it's clouds for cups. It's so good. It's so good. And yeah, I again haven't had a chance to work much with it. I have drawn a few cards and they've been amazing, but yeah, really happy about that one. This one was a bit of an impulse buy, but it was also in this box, and that is the Mushroom Oracle. Andy, my friend Andy, showed me this in one of our chats, and it's so gorgeous, you guys. I really love this collage art in this deck. I really love the way, like, the whole design of it is just so gorgeous. And look at these pansies. I've said no to so many mushroom decks lately. There's so many gorgeous ones coming out, and even though I love mushrooms, I feel like I really don't need a bunch of mushroom decks. She says after she's ordered another mushroom deck, but I just realized that I had. But that's not actually an oracle, it's an actual field guide deck, so it will just talk about the actual mushroom, what it looks like, how you can identify it and such. So yeah, I used to go and I have picked mushrooms with my dad before, and it's fun. It's fun if you're in the right mood for it. But yes, it's a gorgeous deck. Love the moodiness of it, and it's really special, actually. So I'm really happy about this purchase as well, and yeah, super excited to start working with this. And the last deck I'm going to show you from that box is actually a gift from Andy's daughter, and it's the Oracle of Mystical Moments. She had this deck. I was talking to Andy about how I've been thinking about getting it because I love the tarot of Mystical Moments so much, and she said, oh, don't buy it, we have a copy at home, or my daughter has a copy at home that she never uses, so I'll ask her if she wants to give it to you, and she did. So I am super excited about this deck. I really love Catherine Wellstein's artwork. It's so whimsical and beautiful, and yeah, I'm so in love with this deck. I'm so in love with this deck. Look at this. I know that people have been, and I was also. That's why I didn't get it at first, because the keywords on them can be a little bit weird. But I decided to just go with it and start reading the guidebook for it. And usually, once you read the guidebook entry, the keywords make total sense. So, or the key phrase, I suppose. So, yeah. Super duper happy about this deck. So thank you so much for this beautiful gift. All right. Oh, one thing that also was in this box, that's not a deck, that I've been waiting for months and months to arrive, and it's my little newest Blythe. I've added the ears because I don't know. I just like it when they have big ears. But this is just added with some, like before, with some blue tack, so they can easily be taken off. But anyway, she's doesn't have a name yet. I haven't named her yet. I did change some of the things on the back here. She had a huge thing dangling here that I didn't like, so I put this moon on instead. And I put some new clothes on her and added this bow and everything. But she is so pretty. I love her. And wait till you see her eyelids, guys. Look at that. It's like a dark branch in the night, and she's got some birds or bats or something, and they're glittery. Oh, she's so pretty. She's so pretty, and I haven't named her yet. And yeah, I like her so much. She hangs out there next to Juniper in the shelf, and she's got really pretty eyes. Look at that. Oh, let's quickly move through the eyes so you can see them. Those are the green ones, and then the last ones are these icy blue ones that are just so pretty. And that's the ones we saw from the beginning, the shimmery blue ones. So yeah, she's the newest addition. This one was actually just purchased already customized, and she seems to be customized from a original one, or at least maybe it's a fake original one. I don't know, but it says Tomy on here and Hasbro with the copyright and everything. So, and she's got the original body, so she doesn't have bendable joints or anything like that. So yeah. Anyway, so now I've got two after saying that I will only get one. So it looks like, I might be ordering a third not an already customized one though. I want to do another customization myself because I really enjoyed the process. Actually, it was a lot of fun, and now I have one with pink hair and one with like a deep blue hair. I'd really like to have one with some kind of more neutral hair, like a dark dirty blonde or something. Just because I love the cottagecore vibe, and I would love to have some, cute cardigans and yeah, like brown, earthy, kind of like me. Brown and earthy clothing for them. And I know, of course, I can put brown and earthy clothing on these girls as well, but they feel a bit more colourful. So, yeah. Um, that was the US haul. Then one more deck arrived this month, and that was my pre-order from Maggie Black, the Tree Whisper Oracle. I've just posted a walkthrough of this deck, so I'm not going to show too many cards. But this was a pre-order that she arranged of reprinting her first Tree Whisper Oracle, and I was so there. I got the email. I was like, yep, Maggie, you're gonna send me one of these. I love these, and honestly, I really adored this. So the Tree Whisper Oracle, this first one, is photographed in autumn and winter, and the Secret Garden edition is photographed in spring and summer. So these ones are a bit more scaled back, a bit darker, like not many leaves on the trees, and we've got the backs here with the autumn leaves. And I'm really loving this deck so much. I think I might prefer this one to the Secret Garden Oracle, to be honest. But I think I will pull out the other one and do a comparison at some point as well. Just because I don't know if there's any of overlapping keywords or anything. I don't think so. But yeah. What else have I written down here to show you guys? Hang on. I need to open my iPad, who refuses to recognize my face right now. What's going on? Come on. There we go. So I have talked about this, and this. Oh yes. So another thing that I did in April was that I finally went out and did something with the branches that I collected last year. They did some pruning of the trees in the garden, and they had a huge pile of large branches and sticks, and I snuck out in the night to collect some of these branches before they hauled them away. And they've been sitting out on the balcony drying for the last year, and in April now I had a moment where I just sat down and I wanted to do something with them. So this is what I made, and I'm so happy about it. This is now sitting on my altar. It does have string so that you can hang it up on the wall, but I haven't decided where I want to put it yet or how I want to, and I don't want to hammer a bunch of holes in our wall since we're renting. So yes, this is so pretty. I love it. I'm so excited about it as well. And another thing that I've been crafting this month is I started doing a bunch of clay stuff again. So I've been experimenting with air dry clay and painting them with watercolors, and then obviously sealing them. So these are just a few like charms that I might be adding to bags or something. I don't know, but they are different sizes and shapes and colors of leaves. And let's see if I can find a big green one. This one's a bit smooshed, but you get the gist. So yeah, I have a bunch of them in this bag at the moment, and I actually got so inspired by sculpting and doing things that I went out and got some polymer clay that I'm gonna try and do some things with as well, and I'm really excited about that. I always like starting and learning new mediums, experimenting and and researching how to work with a new medium. I haven't worked with polymer clay since I was a kid, really, and I really didn't like it then, but I think it's because I had the wrong kind of clay. It was too hard to work with. So I'm really excited to get to working with this polymer clay and see what I come up with. That's going to be really fun. Yeah, all right. So that was it for crafting, I think. Oh yes, I won a giveaway, guys. I won a giveaway. I think that was in March though, but the gift or the prize actually arrived in April, and I'm gonna go and grab that quickly. I don't think I've shown that, or did it come last month? I can't remember, but I'm gonna show it again. Sorry. Okay, so the giveaway that I won was arranged by Annette Pirso, who is the illustrator and creator of the Goddess Guidance Oracle. I haven't got the Oracle myself, unfortunately. It's always sold out or unavailable whenever I want to try. But I entered this giveaway and I won one of her statues of her. She started making statues and all kinds of other items from her artwork, and I chose the statue of Bridget, and it's so pretty, guys. Look at this. It's so pretty. So this one is currently sitting in my kitchen to inspire me in the kitchen, I suppose. And then in the same giveaway, I won some prints, and I chose the blackbird, the teacup, and the sleeping rabbit. And I'm gonna have these, I think, also put up in my kitchen. I also won 3 stickers, but I've given the stickers away to Andy and Krista, so I have them tucked away somewhere ready to ship, so I'm not gonna dig them out now. But anyway, that was the giveaway that I was just super surprised by, and it was just so much. I can't believe how many giveaways I've won recently. It's a little bit, it's a bit funny actually. But yeah. I think that's it for stuff wise. That's it. That was a lot, actually. That was a lot. It was a big box that came from the US, and then the box that that lovely lady that I traded with sent as well. So yeah, I feel really lucky and spoiled. Lots of gifts in April. Oh yeah, another gift in April was from my partner. He went home to he went home to visit his family, and they visited a goat sanctuary. And in order to, he wanted to support their sanctuary, basically, because they rescue goats that have been ill or badly treated, and take care of them. And it's free to go to the goat sanctuary and hang out with the goats, so you can donate. It's like a free donation policy thing. Like you can either enter for free, or you can donate whatever you want to enter and hang out with the goats. But they also have a little gift shop, and he bought me a little goat. He bought me a little baby goat. He's so cute. So yes, this is a lovely little place in Kent, called Buttercups. So if you are in Kent or near Kent, and you want to go and socialize with some beautiful goats and support a beautiful cause, then I suggest that you go and hang out at Buttercups. It's a really pretty place, and I hope to go there I hope to go there soon myself as well. And you can also adopt a goat if you want to, and I might adopt a goat. Just yeah, to support them. So yeah, lots of things, like I said, and a lot of gifts. Feel really blessed and lucky and loved. To be honest, it's really amazing how kind people can be, and I yeah have a lot to be grateful for in April. Tarot wise, and what I've been working with much the same as I did last month. Like I said in my last wrap up video, I've been taking things slowly. I have not changed things around too much. I actually worked with the same cards. I still kept them up on my desk, on my altar, because I didn't feel done with them yet. I've changed them around now for May, but I will talk about that in my May video in a month, once I've worked with them for a little bit more. Yeah. So I don't really have any new insights to talk about. I feel like I was quite thorough in my last wrap up. I talked quite a long time about all kinds of insights that I've been getting from those cards, and I feel like maybe I could have changed my cards around then, because I felt like that wrap up kind of distilled all of the things that I'd gotten from those cards, but I felt like I still wanted to keep them up to just really drive home the message, I suppose. And I felt really ready to change it around when May came around. So yeah. But I suppose the decks I've been working with the most is still the Wild Whiskers. At the moment, I've got this chameleon card up on my altar. I'm gonna probably draw a new one on Monday or Sunday. I really love the colors of this one. It's the Calm Chameleon, and it helped me through some anger issues I had with the parcel that's been going astray, and some really bad customer service that I received from some rude people. But yes, so the Wild Whiskers Oracle is still my number one, next to, of course, my Cottage Witch Oracle. I've been using the heck out of the Fairy Tarot by Natalie Hertz. This one, I've been working on a bag for it as well, but I suppose I will reveal that once it's done. But yes, the Natalie Hertz Fairy Tarot is so good. It's so good, you guys. I love it so much. It's unfortunately already starting to show some wear and tear. I don't know. I think I dropped it at some point. But I think it's mostly because of the riffling. It's like all on the edges. Do you see that? It's like a little bit of... I think maybe if I were to edge it, it would go away. But a little bit upset that they're already getting so much wear on the corner there. Yeah, both the bottom... I don't know if you can see that. Well, both the bottom and the top corners are showing quite a bit of wear. But at the same time, you know, why not? It's just shows that I've loved it, you know. So yeah, the Fairy Tarot is definitely up there on my most used list, together with my Forest of Enchantment Tarot, and of course my Victorian Fairy Tarot. As always, is always going to be like one of the most used ones. I need to start circulating some cards though, because I have just been using these same ones over and over and over again now. But I wanted to take a moment anyway to lift up the Victorian Fairy Tarot once more, because the Kickstarter is currently live as we speak for the indie reprint of this glorious deck. So if you have been wanting this out of print deck, now is your chance, guys. Now is your chance. You can get it over at Kickstarter. I will link that Kickstarter down below for you guys to go and snag one of these up. And we've already reached, or they have already reached, several of the stretch goals, one of which is a mini deck. So basically you are getting 2 decks for the price of the main deck. So you will get both a standard tarot size and a mini tarot size deck of this. I mean, how amazing is that? So yes, go and back that if this is a deck that you've been pining for, which I bet you have, because it's glorious. Anyway, that's enough for the advertisement right now. I just feel like I really want to lift that up, because Linnea Weatherstone is such a beautiful soul, and I really love all of her decks. She's amazing. I love her. So I feel really happy for her that she's that the Kickstarter is going so well. It just really warms my heart that this deck is going to be made available for people again, because every time I show this deck, somebody comments, "Oh, I wish I had that deck. I wish I had that deck." And now you can, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy that people will get to experience Gary Lippincott's beautiful artwork, and yeah, and Linnea's beautiful writing in the guidebook. And it's just, yeah, I'm so excited, you guys. You can clearly tell. So yes, currently funding on Kickstarter is the Victorian Fairy Tarot, and it's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be glorious. So yeah, I think that's it for this wrap up. I thought that, again, I sat down thinking I have nothing to talk about. And I thought that this wrap up is going to be 20 minutes tops. But here we are, it's an hour gone. And yeah. Let me know if you think that these wrap ups are too long. Are they too long? Or do you just enjoy me sitting here talking a bunch of random stuff? So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, and yeah, please take care of yourselves and be well, my friends, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.